There are several ways through which private sector interventions can effectively address the livelihood concerns of Indian farmers. Let me highlight some of the important models which are available to promote private sector participation in agriculture so that we can improve the livelihood of the farmers. Number one is the model called contract farming. Okay, contract farming practice basically involves linking farmers directly with a known buyer through a forward contract in which the farmers promise to supply certain quantity of an agricultural product to that buyer within a pre-agreed time frame subject to certain conditions. And this buyer could be an agribusiness firm or an agri-entrepreneur, or it could be an exporter or retail chain. So this contract farming is a tried and tested model practiced across the world for promoting agricultural and rural economic growth. In fact, this model can provide several benefits to the farmers. Let me highlight the most important of these benefits. First, it can reduce or remove price uncertainties facing farmers. And this model can provide better price and assured market for the farmers because here you have a buyer who is ready to buy the product once you are able to deliver it at the end of the day. And then this model can promote crop diversification, and it can help in improving the profitability and yield. And most importantly, this model helps in providing quality inputs to the farmers because the agribusiness firm which enters into contract with the farmers, it can provide all the necessary support which is required for the farmer to produce the agricultural produce. And most importantly, this contract farming model can promote the food processing industry because that is very important. If you want to add value to the products produced by farmers, then we need to promote food processing industry, and contract farming is the best way to promote food processing industry. And in fact, this model has worked pretty well in many countries. And India also, I don't know how many people know that this model has been practiced in states like Punjab, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. So therefore, I see no reason why contract farming practice can't be adopted extensively in India. The second model could be electronic trading. Like contract farming, this electronic trading also enables the farmers to sell their produce directly to any buyer by bypassing the so-called intermediaries. In fact, we already have a government-controlled e-trading platform. It's called Electronic National Agricultural Market, which in fact allows the farmers to sell their produce to traders located in different parts of the country instead of selling only to the local traders. In the earlier system, the farmers had access to only the local traders to sell their produce. But after ZENAM, now today they can sell their product to multiple traders located in different parts of the country. In fact, we can promote the private sector to set up more such electronic trading platforms for trading agricultural products. Today, we all know that e-commerce has emerged as a major platform to sell several goods and services. Why not? We can promote the same model to promote agricultural commodities or trade of agricultural commodities. And the third idea could be to promote agricultural entrepreneurship. That's agri-entrepreneurship. And in fact, if one is concerned about the corporate takeover of agriculture sector due to the involvement of private sector, my question is, why not promote agri-entrepreneurship among young population in rural areas? In fact, such initiatives may change the perception of young generation towards agriculture. For example, let me give an example. We all know the famous model followed by NinjaCart, which is India's leading agri-tech platform which solves supply chain problems of farmers through technology. It connects vegetable and fruits farmers directly with the businesses, and most importantly, it helps farmers to get better price, ensure consistent demand, and helps the retailers to source fresh vegetables at competitive prices from the farmers. So in fact, we need to promote more such ventures. My point is that we can also, instead of depending only on the agri-business, that is corporate sector, we can also promote agri-entrepreneurship among the young generation, and that will lead to more competition in the market, and that also will provide farmers more platforms to sell their produce.